Can't talk specific programs, as you can imagine, but I'm talking some global goodness that the cloud is bringing kind of across the board.
Okay.
So first, in several areas. One is cost savings. So again, this cloud was built by CIA with our partner Amazon, but for the community. So it really is a community resource. So looking across missions that have migrated into the cloud, we have cost savings. For example, one particular mission application was spending thousands of dollars a day in our old data center, and now it's hundreds of dollars a day in the new data center, so material savings. Others who are looking at recapping some of their hardware have now gone to the cloud where they don't have to recap any hardware, so there's a cost avoidance there for them. But probably more importantly is the mission impact. We have a number of missions across the board since migrating in that used to take months to do, now it takes minutes, or it took hours to do, and now that takes seconds. So that's having, again, a material impact in how we do business. Probably some of the bigger benefits to those, we now for the first time ever have commercial parity, where before we were always 6 or 7 years behind technology, and now by bringing this cloud in, we now have commercial parity with our partner Amazon. So as they roll out new services, we can roll those new services right onto our cloud. More importantly is the security aspect of it. As I mentioned earlier, we have this battle-tested, hardened cloud on the outside that Amazon manages. We've basically taken that entire region on the inside. So right off the bat, ours is, I say ours is better because we're not connected to the internet.
Right.
So that's a big help for us. But as they do security upgrades and features and patching, which they do daily, we get that same kind of attention to detail as quickly as they do. So again, the commercial parity and the security are phenomenal.
Yeah, the commercial parity is interesting, especially if you can get there now and then maintain it over time. Because there used to be times, well, still are in some agencies, where the government is generations behind, and you go through a certification and accreditation process, and by the time you get that certified and accredited, there's 2 new versions are out there, and things like that was going on. So,
and then lastly on that is is just the fact that before, when a mission spun up the servers or the hardware they needed, they would have to build it to capacity, what their peak value might be. And then when you do the math, we're probably only using that about 12% of the time.
Right.
And so now it's pay as you go. So you only buy what you need when you need it for as long as you need it, and then it goes away.
Yeah, no, I like